For a moment, you might think it's Qatar or Miami with its oceanfront skyscrapers, but this is Panama. Many may not know it, but no one in the world hasn't heard of the Panama Canal, right? This is the Panama Canal in Panama. This is Panama, with its whales and rainforests. Do you see that cargo ship? It's about to cross from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean through the most important waterway in the world after the Suez Canal. It'll navigate a brilliant engineering feat right through the heart of the Americas. How did they dig this canal? Here's the ship. The gates are now opening, and the ship will rise, cross through, and move from the Pacific to the Atlantic. Today, we're crossing between North and South America, right through the middle. This is the Panama Canal. It's one of the world's greatest engineering achievements. It connects the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic, saving ships months of travel. Originally, a French company attempted to construct the canal in 1881. It was the same company that built the Suez Canal, and they tried using a similar approach here. Their plan was to dig through the entire 82-kilometer stretch, but they failed because of a small but mighty adversary, mosquitoes. This region features rugged terrain. Unlike the flat lands of the Suez Canal, it's covered in rainforests, prone to heavy rainfall, with muddy ground, and a mosquito-infested environment. Over 8 years, nearly 22,000 workers died from diseases like malaria and yellow fever. After that, the company stopped and went bankrupt, and emerged with a financial and administrative corruption scandal called the Panama Scandal. The French sold their rights and equipment to the Americans, who had originally planned to build a canal in Nicaragua. At the time, Panama was part of Greater Colombia. The U.S. signed an agreement with Colombia to construct the canal, but Colombia backed out. In response, the U.S. supported Panama's revolutionaries to secede from Colombia. Panama gained its independence and signed a new agreement with the U.S. in 1904 to build the canal. Engineers revised the original plan. Instead of digging the entire 81 kilometers, they opted to dig part of the land and build a dam, an artificial lake, and locks to raise and lower ships. The canal officially opened in 1914 and the whole world celebrated this event at that time. Previously, ships had to travel south, around Argentina, a journey taking about 2 months. For example, a ship sailing from Los Angeles to New York took months to reach its destination. The U.S. wanted to send warships quickly, so they had to do something. The ship now takes only 8 to 10 hours to cross. This innovation is one of the reasons the U.S. became a global superpower. Today, we'll explore how the Panama Canal operates and uncover the marvel of this engineering wonder. Look, these are statues honoring the workers who built the Panama Canal. We decided to follow the canal from start to finish. We'll start here. Do you see this ship? It just left the Panama Canal. This is the Panama Canal. It left the Atlantic Ocean. This is the Pacific Ocean. The distance from this side to the other side is 82 kilometers. Look, live Panama Canal. There's the ship passing through the third lock. This is the Atlantic Ocean. The ship enters and passes through the first gate, then the second, then the third, then sails through this artificial lake in the middle. From there, it begins descending to reach sea level at the Pacific Ocean. But how do ships rise and descend? Because there is a difference in levels. That's the point. As you can see, these ponds alongside the canal supply water from underground to lift and lower the ships to the lake's level and vice versa. We hopped in a car to cross from the Pacific to the Atlantic. We're following this ship as it moves along. The ships enter Gatun Lake. The entire lake is fed by rainwater. They built a dam to collect rainwater in this lake. This lake was the largest artificial lake in the world. However, the Panama Canal has faced challenges, so they've limited the number of ships crossing and the weight of cargo they carry due to climate change and lack of rain. This ship is now crossing from the Pacific to the Atlantic. This is the end of the lake. The sun has set, but we have to continue to the end of the canal. This is the ship, we followed it. These small tugboats assist large ships in navigating the channel and locks. After crossing the lake, the ship begins descending to reach the Atlantic Ocean. You can come here and watch the ships passing through. You can even see the gates in action. To pass a single ship, over 50 million gallons of freshwater from the lake are used to lift and lower it.